Tag Team Champion. You're watching WGS-TV.
Hello everyone, welcome to another installment of WGS-TV right here on youtube.com/WrestleGamer&ZFXTV. I'm Double B, Billy Boudreaux, being joined by the studly man Ashley. Ashley, how you doing tonight?
Confused.
Well, a lot of people are after watching tonight's Final Resolution pay-per-view from TNA. Ash, why don't you go ahead and start us off on the review?
We started off with James Storm coming out to the ring. I can't remember what it was, but in the bench, I think he was trying to say it was a bit unfair about him losing the shot. But he did come out in a pretty nice Beer Hunter t-shirt, which probably you can buy now on Shop TNA, and it looks pretty awesome. Because then Kazarian came out and saying, "Oh, stop talking." And then the Storm said, talking about moonshine and saying. Then Kazarian says, "You want a match with me?" So I think Storm wants a match. Well, look, there's no referee. And then all of a sudden, a referee appears. Then an impromptu match happens, and we've got Storm versus Kazarian, which is actually a good, strong opening, considering how Storm's supposed to be apparently injured. He did quite a bit in the match. No huge aerial stuff. There was a full, about 10-minute match, which Storm won with Velasco. Then we had the X Division title on the line. RVD versus the challenger Kenny King. And this was a very expected it to be, with both guys. RVD obviously not doing as much high-flying, pace stuff because, he's old. But it showcased Kenny King very well, and I think it was RVD winning with his leg sweep to the head, which went straight into a cover. So yeah, RVD retains. Next up, we had the tag team title on the line. Chavo and Hernandez taking on Matt Morgan and Ron Burgundy. Joey Ryan. Team Sleaze for the win.
Oh Lord.
And I was a bit worried to see Matt Morgan in gold pants, because he does look like the guy from the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Oh God, no. No. Bad thought.
That wears the pants exactly like that. I can't remember the character's name. No doubt somebody in the comments has seen it and probably going, "How come you don't know it's such and such?"
Bad thought. Get out of my head.
He looked like him. Actually, it looked like Alberto Del Rio as well, with those gold pants. With the wrong things. Thank God the paper wasn't in 3D, that's all I'm saying. Anyway. This was Chavo hit a frog splash on Joey Ryan, and the referee was doing the pinfall. Might have counted 3, might have counted 2, I don't know, but Matt Morgan pulled the referee out, and for that reason alone, the referee disqualified them. So Chavo and Hernandez win by DQ. And then in the post-match stuff, Chavo went to splash on Matt Morgan on the outside, who was standing up, but Morgan caught him and then put him sideways, spine first, into the ring post. And he sold it very well, but after he did that, Hernandez did his typical jump through the ropes onto Morgan.
Well, it kind of makes me wonder what the situations and the activities that took place after this match. That could they possibly be starting a feud between Chavo Hernandez and Matt Morgan and Ron Burgundy, as you said?
It'll make sense, but Matt Morgan can do better than just being got pants.
Oh God.
It'd make more sense if he was just his own man, just taking, kind of like, you know, how Samoa Joe was.
Yeah.
And he knew he wouldn't win the Bound of Glory series, so he just started randomly attacking other people. For what happened to him. I think Morgan's got every right to do that because of what's happened, so... Yeah. Certainly it's going to build into a feud, it's going to continue at Genesis, I think, somehow. Anyway, the next match was Austin Aries taking on Mark. Sorry, Bully Ray. And by that, I have not been in any meetings with him and Brooke Hogan. Or Brooke Hogan on her own, sadly. But this is a very nice match. Bully Ray getting busted open. And when this did happen, Brooke came out to check on Ray, and this then led to Aries basically dragging her in the ring and scaring her into one of the corners, and then Bully Ray it looked like he was about to probably win the match, but then I don't know, I think Aries connected with the Brainbuster, but yeah, he defeated him by pinfall. Aries beat Ray by pinfall. So it looks like the Aries, Hogan, Bully Ray situation is still going to be going on in 2013.
It's very confusing, to be honest, because it's a rip. I mean, we know it's a rip on Triple H, Stephanie McMahon, and Vince McMahon, and the situation over in the WWE, in a sense. But
however, it is.
It's a unique
Just trying
way.
to find some excuse for Brooke Hogan to be useful.
Well, yeah, you got a point. You know, Lord knows she can't stand up on a stage to save her life.
Hey, that's the problem with that stage. That stage is just crazy. It's like, I don't know. I think that's why Sting actually said, "I agree." At Victory Road. It wasn't Jeff Hardy being drugged down in the ring. It was, the ramp is crap. I agree. You never see them trip up on the ramp when they go on the road, because it's a different ramp.
Yeah.
The ramps at Orlando's. What? They should just pull the ramp out and give it to disabled access for some of the venues around the place. Seriously.
Oh man. What's up next, Ash?
Now, next up we have Mickie James taking on Tara with Jessie from the artist formerly known as Big Brother for the Knockouts title, and Jessie did get involved, although it was only by grabbing, I think, Mickey's leg for one of them, but I think that's what led to part of this distraction. It led to Tara getting the win, and she keeps the belt, and she keeps it until Velvet Sky wins it, and then Velvet Sky loses it in a week to Gail Kim, because she's come back. And then Velvet Sky goes, "Why the hell did I come back?"
WWE divas nowadays need to take notes from wrestlers like Mickie James, like a Tara, like a Velvet Sky, like a Gail Kim, and actually learn how to perform inside of the ring instead of being utter crap.
That's a harsh way to describe Natalya.
Well, Natalia's an exception. Caitlyn a little bit is an exception. But
Caitlyn's getting better, yeah. Eve's got better.
Yeah, but you know, we got divas like
AJ's good, but they don't want to use her because they're stupid.
So they'd rather use Oksana, who absolutely sucks. That's probably how she.
Oh God! No, don't mention that goddamn word.
That's probably how she kept her job.
Let's think of more pointless things that start and end with the letter A. Albania, Austria, Algeria, Australia, Annapurna, Alabama,
Roll Tide.
America.
Hey! Next.
And top of the list, Oksana. Anyway, next up, the Aces and Eights, taking on Kurt Angle, Samoa Joe, Wes Briscoe, and Garrett Bischoff. Which itself seemed to be, I don't know, it seems to be a rehash of Cross the Line versus Main Event Mafia. Except this time Kurt Angle's the good guy. Because it seemed, you know, the fact is, Angle and Joe, veterans, Briscoe and Bischoff, not so much. And because of what we've seen before with Briscoe and Bischoff being previous members of Aces and Eights, I thought one of them was going to turn. Apparently, no, that doesn't need to happen, because Kurt Angle won by, I think it was an Angle Slam on Doc, was it? Was it on one of the masked ones? I don't remember. But, yeah, that's how it finished. Just randomly like that. It's a bit odd. Then, and this is where Billy can start talking.
Oh, yes.
Match. The last time ever, which means lockdown is going to happen again.
Yes.
AJ Styles versus Christopher Daniels.
This was an incredible match. And by far, I would have to say, from what I saw, match of the night, hands down.
You saw 2 matches, you idiot.
Yeah, considering the fact I only saw 2 matches, I thought this one was the better of the 2.
But considering I saw all 8, I would agree with you. Ironically.
Daniels and AJ Styles, whenever we see them, and I've said it before, time in and time out, and I will say it again, anytime we see these 2 together, they deliver a 5-star quality match, and this match was no exception. This match was great, a lot of great spots. A couple of spots that took place on the ring apron. I'd like to know how the hell they prepared themselves for that. I mean, a snap suplex from Styles to Daniels on the ring apron, and then the Uranagi, or for those of you who are living under a rock, the rock bottom on the ring apron. I'm pretty sure a lot of rock fans are putting on their Team Bring It glasses right now and starting to smell something, but it's not what they're cooking. It's probably their own fart. But anyway,
Fickle fart?
Yeah, a fickle fart. Yay! Hashtag pickle fart. Let's get that trending, people.
If that trends, my God, TLC's gonna be worried.
Styles, it's the Styles Clash on Daniels, but instead of going for the usual roll-up that he does after it, he gets out of it and goes for a lateral press, a traditional lateral press, and only gets a 2 count. And then, actually something you made mention of that you probably wanted to see, a Styles Clash off the top rope, but we didn't see that.
Well, he got ready for it, and then, as he went for it,
it was countered.
He managed to get a hold of the ropes.
Yeah, he countered it into a Frankensteiner, and it almost looked like Styles hit him. It landed right on the back of his neck from that counter.
Yeah, and then from that, the ultimate defeat.
Daniels hits the Styles Clash on Styles and gets the win.
Styles loses.
Yep. Again, a fantastic match. Styles was busted open. Now, we were speculating on whether or not it was a hard cut or not, but they actually showed it on replay. It was a series of headbutts that Styles did on, I think, the second one he did. It was like 3 headbutts he did, and the second one, it busted him wide open, right across the left eye. And we actually saw it happen. It wasn't no blade job or anything like that. So, Styles, you know, he might have a slight concussion. You never know.
Daniels had a blade in his. Daniels might have had a blade in his forehead.
Yeah, where exactly would he hide it on that shiny bald head of his?
He just painted pink.
Look, but it was still a phenomenal 5 out of 5 match from me because I thoroughly enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. And speaking of something that should have been entertaining, but it was just a little bit less than stellar, in my opinion, was the TNA World Heavyweight Championship match between Bobby Roode and Jeff Hardy.
No, that's a bit unfair. It was a good match.
Well, yeah, but it wasn't at the same level as Daniels and AJ Styles.
I wasn't expecting it to be.
No, neither.
To nothing. It was basically a case of we have to follow that.
Yeah.
Get it correct. It wasn't Jeff Hardy and Bobby Roode.
It was Bobby Roode and Big Van Vader.
No, it was Jeff Hardy and Bobby Roode.
Oh, yeah, Bobby Roode.
Yeah, the DE don't exist, people.
First question, what the hell is that mask that Jeff Hardy was wearing? I mean, what was like
Was he auditioning for Skyrim the movie?
Oh. Jeff Hardy came out in a mask, like it was like it had a pair of bull horns on it and stuff like that, like in a skull almost, and looked like
failed Power Ranger.
Yeah, the failed Power Ranger or failed Kamen Rider, and for those fans who know what I'm talking about. But it was a unique, you know. I think the last did he ever bring that mask out before? Because I think I remember seeing him doing it once before.
I'm not sure, but by unique he means unique in huge inverted commas.
Yes, very huge, very stellar commas. But anyway, the matchup in itself was actually okay. A couple of spots that we need to make mention of on the outside. It kind of saw poetry in motion was fixing to happen, but Roode moves out the way. But here's the thing that's got me a little bit puzzled, because I think this is a botch, but it wasn't you know, on purpose. Hardy leaps up, and I think he was supposed to land against the guardrail and fall down. What ended up happening was Hardy had too big of a leap, and instead of crashing into the guardrail, he goes over the guardrail and onto the floor. So I gotta figure that's got to be on Hardy. He just, you know, had too big of a leap, you know, and it kind of got me questioning whether or not he got legit injured, because, you know, later on the match Hardy does hit the Swanton, but, you know, it takes him a few minutes to recover, and then when he gets up, we see him limping, like his leg is hurting, or he might hurt his hip or something of that nature. Then next thing you know, Bobby Roode hits a spear, only gets a 2 count, and out comes Aces and Eights. Roode distracts the referee, and the Aces and Eights do nothing. Bobby Roode wants to find out what's going on, and because of that distraction, Hardy recovers, hits the Twist of Fate, not the Twist of Stunner, the Twist of Fate, and gets the 3 count, retaining the World Heavyweight Championship. And here comes the Aces and Eights to start the beatdown and destruction of the World Heavyweight Champion. Doc delivers a huge powerbomb to Hardy, and then Roode recovers, gets up, starts getting in the faces of the Aces and Eights, and, you know, saying, "I paid you good money. I should be World Heavyweight Champion right now." And then the Aces and Eights attack Roode, and he ends up getting a choke slam from Doc, who is a former King, by the way. And for those of you who are shocked by that, where the hell have you been? And that's how much pretty much they closed out the pay-per-view, with the Aces and Eights standing high, doing their own little NWO sign, in a sense. 4.5 out of 5 on this one. You know, I only dropped it half a mark, but it was still a very stellar match, Ash.
Certainly, I'd give it a 4, 4.5. So possibly even a 4, just because of the finish and that they had. Just, I still don't get it.
Overall score and thoughts on Final Resolution tonight, Ash?
Overall, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. It was a good show. The other matches on the undercard were good. was obviously nothing that stood out apart from Daniels and AJ. But what I least liked was the 8-man tag, because it didn't seem to really give anything and add anything to the storyline. It was just, look, they win. Because we know the Aces and Eights are going to be back attacking somebody, which turned out to happen late that night. And I seriously, I'm starting to get sick of this Aces and Eights.
Yeah,
I mean,
at one point it was unique.
When the show finished, you said to me NWO.
Yeah.
That's what it looked like when it finished.
Exactly. Because that's the feeling you get. You get the feeling that it's the NWO rehashed in TNA, and that's what we're getting because it's gang-style beatdowns. And what did we most associate that? And what did we see that with? The NWO. And I'm talking about WCW NWO, not Vince McMahon's watered-down toilet version of the NWO. So, what we want to know now from you guys out there, the viewers and subscribers, your thoughts on Final Resolution tonight. Be sure to put your comments in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and favorite this video. And please don't forget to subscribe to youtube.com/WrestleGamer and youtube.com/ZFXTV Network. So for the Studling Man Ashley, I'm Double B Billy Bujo saying, why can't the Saints win?